From being in the car world to being an affiliate for any kind of sports job, even being a professional musician. Today we are talking about dream jobs. Welcome, guys, to Three Guys and a Stogie. I'm joined here with my co-hosts, Don
Hey, how's it going?
and Mr. Jimmy Peggs.
That was slick as fuck. Didn't see that one coming. Thought I was going to belch into the mic. Joke's on him. I'm saving that one for later.
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
I'm doing, I'm getting over a sinus infection,
Yeah, that's usually what I call it too.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. I had a splitting headache yesterday. I'm good now, though.
That's good.
How are you?
I'm better.
What? Well, why were you?
I wasn't sick.
Were you worse? What happened?
No, I just say I'm better because I had to deal with that BS snow yesterday on the way home.
Oh yeah, man. You texted us and you're like, I just got home. What time was it?
It was almost 8 o'clock. I think it was like 7:30, 7:45, something like that.
That would become very grating on me very quickly.
Oh, it was terrible. And then I was I was at work and everything like that. So at my last stop, I'm in the north side of Chicago on Thursday. So I'm like near Wrigley and shit like that. So I'm like a half an hour maybe from my job, and from my last stop usually takes me about anywhere from 25 to 35 minutes to get back to unload and everything like that. It took me an hour.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was terrible. And then at least I managed to make the dock, and I was able to unload and load for the next day and everything like that. But then leaving work, it took me probably about 2 hours and 45 minutes to get home. Yeah. People did not know how to drive. I mean, I can't talk shit. Like, I know I have all-wheel drive, and I probably shouldn't drive the way I do when it's snowing, but I have a little bit pretty decent control on the car. So, yeah. Yesterday was interesting.
A lot of people tiptoe.
Yeah.
Very much so. And I'm guilty of that, too, just because sometimes I'm paranoid about just driving in the snow.
Yeah, just don't be like one of those people that, I'm going to put my hazards on. Okay,
what?
Yeah, people drive with their hazards on when the weather's like bad.
Isn't that illegal?
No, it's not. I guess they're just trying to tell you, hey, I'm driving slow. Like, okay, we get it. You're driving slow.
Why don't you get your ass in like the right lane, the far right lane or something?
Well, the thing was, on the expressway, it was like pick a lane. You make your own lane.
Oh, you were saying that yesterday too, yeah.
So, yeah, it was an experience. Well,
it's usually how it goes, and it's never fun.
It's a shitty experience.
Yeah, it's a very shitty experience.
Not a fan of driving in the snow.
I don't mind driving in the snow. I just don't like driving in the snow when there's other people around.
Depends on what the destination is. If it's someplace like awesome, you're like, yeah, I don't care. I'm going to brave the snow. Like, this is bad. Like, nobody has even plowed these. Yeah. I should not be out here. What am I doing?
Yeah. I've done that too.
Yeah, I know I have. I regret it.
I think driving to Pat's wedding, that's how I felt. Like it was
that we went through some different weather there, didn't we?
It started out with like ice, rain / sleet / ice / bullshit. And then when we started getting more north,
I kind of remember that
because we were on our way to Michigan. As soon as we started getting a little bit more north, it's turned into snow. And what I didn't realize was my tires were really bad on my car.
They're bald, you mean?
Yeah, pretty much. And
I did that once.
Oh, it's not fun. And then I had rear-wheel drive, so it made it even worse. Like I had
front-wheel drive.
It was bad.
Yeah, I remember that. It was during a snow time. I was going to visit who is now an ex-girlfriend. Where was she? I forget where she was at. But she was far away. She was at school, and I was going to visit her because we were doing a long-distance thing, and it was bad. Like, I got down there, and it was snowing, and I was sliding all over the place. I don't know how I didn't get in an accident on my way there or on my way back, but it was bad. I remember just in a residential area sliding all over the place and having to go super slow. People probably found me very annoying, but I didn't have my hazards on.
Yeah, my car's no fun in the snow. I just don't go anywhere every time I hit accelerate.
You just
You need tires?
running in place.
Probably.
Probably. I mean, I know I need tires on my car too, which I will probably be purchasing before.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully before the next snowstorm, because I guess we're supposed to get another 10 inches next week.
Don't tell me that. You serious?
Yeah, that's what I heard. And then there's supposed to be like an ice storm on Tuesday.
Lovely.
But Sunday's supposed to be like 53.
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense. That's Midwest weather for you.
Yeah. Welcome to Chicago's, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago.
Chicago's.
Welcome
At
to
least you
Chicago.
called it out before I did.
I heard it when it left my mouth, and I'm like, oh no, come back. But yeah, today we are talking about our dream jobs. And I'd actually like to give a shout out to Sarah for helping me brainstorm that, because we were kind of stuck on what we were going to discuss today.
Yeah,
So-
sometimes we have like writer's block.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes we can't get it up, I guess. We're a few old men here, you know.
Yeah.
It happens when you get old, just, you know.
We're not sponsored by Blue Chew yet. You can't make that reference.
Could you say their name?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We're so small. They're like,
Who are these guys?
yeah. Yeah, so,
We're small potatoes.
yeah. I wouldn't even say potatoes. Seeds.
Yeah, I'll take that.
We're seeds. We're planting ourselves, and we will
In the world
eventually
of podcasting,
grow.
we will grow and sprout into beautiful and
Even smaller seeds.
I got lost in the sauce there.
I think I'm at the wrong meeting.
Where were you going?
Don't worry about it, Sprouts.
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 Hey, new nickname. Sprouts.
I don't get it though.
If we ever change our podcast name, that's what's going to be.
Sprouts?
The Sprouts.
That sounds like a bad version of the shits.
No, that's the
that's a
squirts.
I gotta go. I got the sprouts.
That's the squirts.
The Hershey squirts.
Oh, yeah.
Enough of the poopy talk.
Yeah. So, anyway, this was kind of like last minute decision on what we were actually going to talk about. So,
So, like, basically everything we do.
no, not basically everything.
Not
Except
all
for
the
Walter's
time.
episode.
No,
Not all the
not
time. It's
all
not
the
like
time.
it's not that bad.
We usually talk about this.
Don't get me wrong. It's kind of bad.
Well-
We're kind of on the fly sometimes.
Yeah.
Probably is.
More recently than anything.
Yeah.
Because like, well, we were talking earlier and saying that it's been kind of difficult because we need to agree on something that we all kind of like know about. We all would talk about.
Yeah.
You know?
We could all put in a piece on. Like,
Right. So it's been.
There've been a couple episodes where I haven't been able to really comment on things.
Yeah.
I mean, I could research last minute, but I feel like I really wouldn't have an insight as to what you guys are talking about.
Right. Right. Yeah, and it makes sense. Like, and like I was saying earlier in the group chat, I'm like, I can sit here and talk about cars for hours. You know, that could be an entire episode of just me talking.
Yeah.
And it probably would be because I'd end up falling asleep, most likely.
Yeah. Well, you fall asleep to anything, Don. So. I need that. I need that button.
That wasn't Don. That was me.
So, anyway, so when I was growing up, I always like thought about my future and what I actually wanted to become, and when I grew up, you know, everybody asks you when you're in fucking kindergarten and shit like that, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I feel like when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a police officer. Now, I've never pursued that, not because of, you know, everything that's going on now, but, I mean, even when I was growing up, like, shit was happening. You had the shit in the 90s with the riots and everything like that. What was the dude that got beat?
Rodney King.
Thank you. I couldn't think of his name. He was beat in the 90s and everything. Like, what all the bullshit that's going on in life right now? Like, it just, like, they say history repeats itself. Like, I never went away from wanting to be a police officer. I always wanted to be a police officer when I was growing up. And then when I started getting older, in high school and everything like that, I started looking at things differently, I guess you can say. Like I started getting really into cars, from muscle cars to tuners and everything like that. So that's when I took a class my senior year of high school, collision repair. So, I mean, I have the knowledge, so to speak, of how to fix vehicles when something happens, car accident or a tree falls on it or some shit like that. I mean, I guess if a tree falls on it, it might total out.
Might be a little difficult. I mean,
but
only thing you have to do then is call a tow truck and your insurance company.
Yeah,
you could repaint your broken car.
But okay, so now that you had said that, that's more what I wanted to get into was like custom paint jobs and everything like that.
Cosmetics.
Yeah, very like more so cosmetics than anything. Maybe because when I was growing up, like in high school and everything like that, I was watching Pimp My Ride and fucking shit like that. So that I always had a fascination for just painting vehicles.
What was the other one? West Coast Customs?
Yeah, West Coast Customs. So West Coast Customs was right after Pimp My Ride. It was the same dude. Can't remember his name. He always just did some bizarre over-the-top paint jobs on some of these cars that looked fucking awesome. So that's kind of like what I wanted to pursue. I mean, even after I got out of high school, I ended up going to Nashville, Tennessee to take a test to get into NADC, National Auto Diesel College, where I would have pursued everything and everything like that. So, but unfortunately, I didn't technically, quote unquote, pass this test. And at the same time, I was dating this girl, and I was more, what's the word for it? Not pussy whipped, but more so like, okay, yeah, pussy whipped. I'll go with that.
Oh.
I'll go with that. That I didn't continue to pursue my dream. And even now, like, that is still an absolute dream of mine. Like, everything that's come out now from wrapping vehicles with vinyl wrap and dipping them with plasti dip and shit like that. Like, I still would love to do something like that. And even now, like, I have kind of like a side gig where I detail vehicles just because, like, I love to see a fucking car or truck or even a motorcycle, because I'm big into motorcycles too. I love to see something that looks fucking immaculate. Like, it has, like, if it's shiny, if I could see myself in the paint and everything like that, if I can look at a black vehicle and there's absolutely zero scratches on it, and you can take a picture like a side by side, it looks like an absolute mirror, that just makes me fucking hard. It's fucking awesome. Like, it's just the best thing in the world.
Black cars are hard to keep clean.
They are.
I'll say
very hard to
that.
keep clean.
So you're saying your dream job isn't to work at a uniform company with Danny as your boss?
No. Sorry, Danny. I love you, man, but not happening. Like, and I told him too, like, I don't plan on staying at Roscoe forever. Like, I'm not retiring from there. My actual dream is to open up my own shop and work in my own shop and paint vehicles and fix damages and do some bizarre over-the-top fucking paint jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we can have a 2-for-1. Part of the building, your shop.
Uh-huh.
The other part of the building, a co-owned cigar lounge.
That's a good idea, too.
Not a bad idea.
Trademark, don't do it.
But yeah, like, that's pretty much like how I see myself. I mean, I don't know. And setting a goal to where I like years wise, I guess you can say, when I want to actually do this. I mean, I'm 33 years old. I'm not getting any younger. I really need to start pursuing my dream. I mean, granted, I'm still gonna work where I'm working. On the side, I'm gonna fucking do what I want to do, or do what I need to do, so I can be my own boss and start my own shop eventually.
Cigar lounge shop.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
So what? So a person will come in to get a car like paint it or something
Oil
like that,
change.
or
That'll be 35.
or oil
That'll be
change or
35
something like
minutes.
that.
Go have a seat.
Yeah, go have a cigar. Like,
Exactly.
that's actually genius. I like that idea.
I mean, I have them like once a year, maybe. Ooh, no, that's actually twice a year because I had an idea for the podcast that one
Yeah.
day. So I'm done for the year. And it's only, what, February?
Yeah, it's only February.
Oh, shit.
Ran out of them.
Yeah.
Don't count on anything from me the rest of the year, James.
Came up with a good idea today. He's just got to expand on it.
Oh yeah, that'll be an
Give it time.
future episode. So, what about you guys? I mean, I'd love to hear about.
Dibs on last.
I'd love to hear about your guys' dream jobs.
Go fuck yourself, James. I'd say when I was younger, I also had the dream job that every kid wanted, the cop or fireman one. But as I got older and just got like into sports more and more, I realized that a dream job for me would be wanting to get into something like in the sports world. Like I tried going to school at one point for, I think it was business management, to try and get into like sports agency. But me and school don't get along, so that didn't work out too well. But yeah, I don't know. If it's not something in sports, I'd probably want to try and own my own business of some kind. Maybe, who knows? To figure that out still. I'll figure it out when I grow up one day.
So, okay, well then, I mean, you just completely just answered my question. I was gonna be like,
You're welcome.
What would you like to open up as your own business and everything like that?
I mean, there's a few options. Like I said, I've talked to you about the cigar shop thing before when we were talking about.
Before we started the podcast, we
yeah,
talked
but
about that.
who's opening his own that we mentioned it? The one in Indiana.
Oh, Final Third Cigar.
Yeah.
Which by the way,
Final turd?
yeah, I tagged you in a couple Instagram videos of his. His grand opening is in a few weeks. March
Where is this?
5th, Indianapolis.
It's like a
2.5 hour drive.
2.5
Oh,
hour drive, yeah.
So, and I'm going. If you guys would love to tag along, by all means.
No, it'll be a less amount of drives than St. Louis, so.
Which, by the way, Cigar Pulpit's going to be there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that. Remember, I saw the post where that said Nick's buying a bus for everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
a bus.
He's getting a party bus. He's sending it from Chicago to pick me up and pick everybody else up on the way.
Oh, shit. That sounds awesome. It's got to be a big-ass bus.
Yeah, and he's bringing the top shooter girls up from St. Louis. Yeah, it's going to be a thing. Thanks, Nick.
Top shooter.
I don't even know if he still listens to us.
Probably not.
Was that like hookers or something?
No, it's not hookers. It's like Hooters on steroids. I
Hooters?
showed you pictures and stuff like that.
Hooters on steroids.
But yeah, I guess back to your question, business like that, or I don't know, I just have to think about it more.
Mm-hmm.
But
Even so I know you said you'd love to be something in like the something to deal with sports. I mean, and I know you're more of a football fan than you are baseball, right?
no, about the same.
About the same. Okay. Well, I was gonna say you could be a really you can be a sports commentator, but you don't talk much, so.
What do you think of that, Don? It was okay.
It was a good.
Would
play,
you like
I guess.
fries with that?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good play.
It was an alright play. I mean,
Like somebody's so hyped up, and you're like, yeah, it was all right.
I've seen better. Don, that's Mike Trout. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
I've seen better.
I like Big Hurt more.
Well, yeah, I do.
I know.
Well, James,
So yeah, what about you?
Oh,
James?
is it my turn? What was the question again?
Dream job?
how long are you gonna be a dipshit for?
I
Well,
can't
that'll never.
control that one. I
Yeah.
don't have an answer for that. My dream job, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a professional baseball player. That was like my first love when I was a kid, was playing baseball. And I was pretty good at it too as a kid. And I think a lot of people would say that about themselves as a kid, but
I was freaking Babe Ruth when I was a kid.
yeah, well, okay. I fell flat. I don't know what to say there.
Were you hitting dingers?
I fucking love that video.
You know, I shouldn't say that I was pretty good as a kid. I shouldn't say that.
What was the kid's name?
I can't remember his name.
God damn it.
What are you talking about?
The kid who hits dingers.
When the Little League
Big
World,
Al.
When the Little League World, my name's Big Al and I hit dingers.
I remember that.
What was it like? My name is Al something. They call me Big Al, and I hit dingers.
We should make that the ending to this podcast.
Oh yeah, it's a little late for that. I would have looked it up and got it.
Shit. Well, I wanted to be a baseball player, and I played into high school a little bit. When I graduated 8th grade, I went to Mount Carmel for 2 years, and I tried out both years, and I did not make it. That was discouraging, but that was my first taste of what it's like to play at a competitive. Well, not play because obviously I didn't make it, but try to make it in a competitive school. Mount Carmel is a very athletic. They have a very political program. They're very good in all the sports. I mean, but I didn't make it both years. And I just kept playing summer ball for Cal City, and then we moved to Beecher, and it's a small town. I mean, there wasn't so much tryouts. It was
that closes everything at 5:00.
Yeah, pretty much. Even earlier now because of COVID. Thanks a lot, Obama.
What?
I knew that didn't make sense. I just figured it would be a little humorous so somebody would laugh at it.
Don't.
Hi, my name's Alfred D'Elia. At home, they call me Big Al, and I hit dingers.
Alfred D'Elia?
Yeah.
He's going to find us and make us pay money to use his name.
How cool would it be to fucking find him and
That
get him on the cast?
Be like, what is this podcast about again?
Kid's what? Like, he's got to be every bit of 16, 17 years old now.
Yeah, I don't remember how many years ago that was.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But anyway, continue before.
Sorry for
after.
you.
We moved to Beecher. I didn't have to really try out. But I rode the bench, and it was even more discouraging. I think I played in one game, and it didn't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't really play after that. I played in one game, like I said, and I'd go to these practices, and there was one time I had tickets to go to see the Foo Fighters in concert, and I gave up those tickets because I thought that I'd go and play because I had a game that day, and I was gonna go see the Foo Fighters, but I chose to stay because I was afraid that I might not get a chance to play. And I went to the game, and I still didn't get a chance to play. And after high school, I stopped playing baseball, and it's really dramatic sounding, but I fucking hated baseball. I just didn't want to watch baseball anymore. I didn't want to play baseball, and I didn't really play sports for those few years after high school. Kind of semi-recently is when I picked up the game again and started playing with my cousins and my brother at first, and then that was in a Crown Point League, and that team kind of disbanded, and we're in a league now that's in Northwest Indiana. That's going to be the first season there. Before that, we were in Tinley, but I'm back to playing that. It might not be my profession like I dreamt of as a kid. You win some, you lose some. I don't know.
Yeah.
Aside from being in a professional sport, I wanted to be a professional musician. I thought about that a lot, and I don't think I'm that caliber of a musician. I don't think I ever will be, but it's still fun to do, and just like baseball, I still play it. I still do it.
Right.
So I get joy from it still. I rediscovered baseball. That was nice. Didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah, I remember playing a couple games for the Crown Point League.
Yeah.
He
that wasn't
popped
that
out
great.
every single time.
In all honesty, we didn't as a team didn't do good at all. I wasn't even there for our first win because I had to stay after at work.
Fucking work.
And shit sucked.
No, I mean, I
Kind of heartbreaking story, but about baseball there. But
yeah, but what's nice is like
Hey.
you're still playing and everything like that. Like I'm not painting cars anymore.
took a while to get back into the swing of it. I'll tell you that.
Don's not doing anything. He watches sports, if that counts.
No.
But no,
Until
I
our
get it.
softball league starts up.
Yeah, you owe me money. You said you were gonna give me last weekend.
Y'all gamble and stuff?
No, he just owes me money for the league.
That's not gambling.
No.
What the
Although
fuck,
I guess
then what the fuck are we talking about right now?
him owing me money for the league.
I know. I'm just
Oh, I'm like, what is going on right now?
flashbacks.
Now, for me, when it comes to like playing baseball, because I used to play baseball when I was younger. I played little league for a couple years. I wanted to join or try out for baseball in high school, but in Lansing it was a political thing, and anybody who was
You guys had a competitive team over at South, didn't you?
whoever was in little league in Lansing was pretty much the team in high school.
Yeah, that's
So it was like already known that these people were going to be on a team.
yeah. At Mount Carmel, they were looking at kids like before they were in high school.
Yeah, I tried out at Carmel.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Not great.
Yeah.
Got hit in the neck with a baseball from a throw from outfield.
Hold on. I'm trying to wrap this around my head. What? Were you?
I could picture Don
I
getting
was
hit in the
running
neck.
home.
Oh, you were running home. Okay, okay,
This
okay.
is how it sounded when Don got hit.
Anthony will appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
No, I was running home and the outfielder threw it to
They
try and
pegged
get
you.
me out, and it just hit me like right here in the neck.
Fuckers.
Yeah, it didn't feel great, but
I'm sure.
and I what was it?
Knowing those yuppie Mount Carmel kids, they probably meant to do that shit.
What was it? I think it was Lansing Little League when I took a bad hop at third or first base and the ball hit me right here,
Ooh,
That'll
like
Right in the
underneath
cheek.
the eye.
ugh.
that's a buzzkill, man. Like that deters kids from like playing the infield right.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I mean, it didn't really deter me because I was never an outfielder. But
I was.
Well, it still deters. I've seen it. It did to me as a kid. I played outfield, but now I play infield.
Yeah, I was always an infield person because I was fat and slow.
You
So
were wide. You were good enough to block the ball.
should have been a goalie.
yeah, no, I can't do hockey. It's
Goldberg.
It wasn't me.
I took a line drive to the knee with the softball
Oh,
1 week before I got married.
that happened.
I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, that hurts so fucking bad.
With a softball.
Yeah.
It happened to me with a baseball. I was pitching.
I was pitching.
Dude hit a frozen rope,
Mm-hmm.
and I just didn't react quick enough, and it labeled me right under. It's like it was under my knee, and blew up instantly. Like there was this giant knot on my leg,
Ugh.
and it was hard to walk, and I had to like kind of limp off, and people kind of helped me off. That sucked.
Yeah,
That was-
it's not. I mean, I didn't get. You got hit in the shin. I didn't get hit. I got in the knee, but it didn't blow up or anything like that. And I tried to walk it off. It was. Oh, it hurt
Yeah.
so bad.
I was just like, son of a.
Yeah. I was like, I'm yelling and holding my knee at the same time, like I'm getting married this weekend. What the fuck?
When
You three are gonna be a very happy couple.
when I got the bad hop to the eye, you could see the baseball stitches right here for like weeks.
Ouch.
That's a good one to tell the ladies, though. What happened? Took a line drive off the face.
I wouldn't even have said that. Like I had stitches 3 years ago.
You should see the other guy.
Why is your eye still black then? Well, you see,
Well,
it's a permanent thing. Did you have I'm assuming you had a black eye.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. And there was another time where we were playing a pickup game in one of the empty fields, And you know how like the baseball fields would have the fences that have the point sticking up like above the bar? You know what I'm talking about? Like just the regular fence.
The actual
Yeah,
chain
yeah.
link?
Yeah.
Oh.
I went
Oh,
I was
no.
running into the foul territory to go try and catch a fly ball.
You're saying they didn't have like that top pipe
Yeah.
that's usually they're covering that stuff?
Yeah.
They did not.
Right.
Oh.
And so I went over to catch the ball and my arm just landed on the, I was like, "Oh, that's not great."
Johnny got shish kebab.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I did that once trying to climb a fence. I slipped and my hand, like the fence caught the palm of my hand.
That actually just happened to me putting someone's package in their yard. They have a sign that says
Beware of dog. It's a little chihuahua.
no, like a lot of people have like, because understandably, like there's the porch pirates out there.
Mm-hmm.
Porch pirates.
So a lot of people have the sign saying throw package over fence.
Like, bitch, this says fragile.
Right.
There's a gang war going on between the porch pirates and the butt pirates.
There was a few times where like I saw the sign and I looked at the box in my hand. I was like, this doesn't feel like it'll be safe. Yeah, all right, your sign says.
Fucking
But no,
Dan Marino it over the fence and shit.
I went to go throw someone like not throw but like toss someone's package over the fence, and I went like the overhand kind of motion.
When you brought your hand down.
It was a real sharp metal fence. I was like, great. It's actually that spot right there.
That'll do it.
Yeah. I'm injury prone, if you didn't know.
Yeah, we all know that.
Ask me how many times I rolled my ankle this week.
Probably too many to count.
There's that
No.
There's that story we always talk about. It was before it got cold, and Don was, we're like, don't roll your ankle. He was talking about it on the show. He was like, yeah, I rolled my ankle, or I rolled my ankle at some point. So yeah, you don't roll your ankle while you're walking down the driveway.
And sure as shit, he did.
Don did it.
Let's see if I can play a full safe softball season with
Oh, God.
We were walking up the driveway today, and I'm like, don't slip on. There's black ice right there. Don't slip on it. It's like, I can't catch you if you fall down.
What are you trying to say?
Trying to say that my hands were full.
Sure.
There would have been panda everywhere the driveway.
Oh!
But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of like another dream job that I would have liked to have well, actually, when I first went into high school, okay, so let me rewind a little bit. After I graduated 8th grade, I went to the skate park and I was rollerblading.
Uh-oh.
So I went down one of the ramps and I had fell and I broke my wrist.
Oh.
So I ended up going to the doctor or the hospital, everything like that, and they took x-rays and everything like that. So seeing the process of getting x-rays, like I was fascinated by it. I was fascinated by it. So my first 2 years of high school, I ended up taking like a med tech class to...
I had no clue that you did any of this.
Seriously?
No, I did not know.
Oh, I thought I told you before.
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I ended up taking a med tech class for the first 2 years of high school to become an x-ray tech. And then it was like cars.
This is more interesting, so I'm going to
Yeah.
go over here. Are you even in this class? No. What are you guys doing in here? What is that thing? That's a car, you asshole.
It was funny.
Oh.
It was funny because when I took the med tech class, it was all girls except for like 3 of us, which was awesome.
I bet they all went to nursing school. Not saying...
Probably.
I'm not stereotyping. That's just what it always seemed... Well, I guess I am kind of stereotyping. But that's just what it seems like.
But yeah, that was awesome.
I know dude
There were-
nurses, but... Sorry, I'm just trying to cover my ass.
There was some great things to be seen
Oh, yeah?
during those couple years.
I always thought about nursing because that's what my mom did.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not the type of person that can put up with like
People?
other people's bodily functions.
You got to be able to
You have to have a strong
stomach some of that.
Yeah.
That's why radiology is, I think, according to Sarah, which I've talked to her about sometimes, in what I've heard and read, it's less of that for that, so you don't got to worry about it.
And that was kind of the same. Like if I would have did X-ray tech, like I think the worst thing I would have probably had to deal with was bones sticking out of your fucking body, like a compound fracture or something like that.
Like that, I can handle. It's
Yeah, I
just
can handle that. I mean, maybe seeing it, like the initial shock is like, oh, okay, that needs to go back into your body.
I don't think that they see that though. I think they.
I can see it now. Lupe comes up on someone like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
The fuck am I supposed to do about that?
I think that's the most excited I've ever seen Don act.
Like a fucking Adam Sandler thing, like goo.
You're not cool.
What do you say?
If peeing in your pants is cool,
then
consider me Miles Davis. Oh, by the way, and I'm going like completely left field right now. No sense of direction.
It's where the guy threw the ball and hit me in the neck from.
No sense of direction. Shout us out. So kudos.
Oh, is that the one that you were telling us about before?
Yeah.
Oh,
They shout us out. It was funny. Like they actually shout us out twice on 2 different episodes. The first episode.
just shout out to those guys. They're a bunch of assholes.
The first episode.
Sorry.
The first episode. They didn't know the name of our podcast.
I don't blame him.
I'm
Because
insulted.
because I forgot to
not
because I forgot to comment our name, and they were kind of like joking about it. Ernesto, one of the hosts, he was like, "Yeah, they're just doing bigger and better things than us." They said
that about
us.
us?
I mean, obviously they were
What the
joking.
fuck?
He was like, "Yeah, well, I guess we're not good enough for them."
What? Do they listen to this? Or maybe
Yeah,
just here
they
and
do
there?
listen every now and then. I'm pretty sure.
Well,
they listen.
hey, thanks for shouting us out, but we're not doing bigger and better.
Oh, so they're 3 of the 10 people?
We're just
Yeah.
trying to get our shit together, man. Thank you, though. I do appreciate that. This is James, by the way.
Yeah, not too long ago, I was actually talking to my mom about applying for not a paramedic, but like an EMT. I was just like, yeah.
That's another kind of you probably run into some things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of my family members were EMTs. Fred, Anthony. I don't think Pascal was. A couple others I can't think of, but yeah, they run into some gnarly shit, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, like they probably see all kinds of shit, like overdoses and shit like that, right?
Well, most of them are like nurses and they work in the hospital now. They're not EMTs anymore. But now, well, for sure they see that shit now.
Oh yeah.
But then I don't know what exactly they'd run into, but I'm sure it was some unpleasant stuff.
I don't,
You could
see now stuff like that, like
you
if
could only
I
imagine. I mean,
like if I paramedic or EMT, whatever, and I encountered somebody who was like on the verge of overdosing, like I'd probably freak the fuck out. Like I don't know if I can handle something like that. Like that's some scary shit. What are you laughing at?
I just keep picturing Lupe. What do we do? Call 911. We are 911.
we are 911.
Yeah.
Shit, well, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, and I mean,
Can you
even
imagine being the only person on call that night for
Oh my
something like
God.
that? Be like, you're fired, buddy.
yeah, like I mean, not only
P.S.
Okay.
Anthony just said he'll make a return soon to talk to us.
I've been.
sweet
I actually asked him. I didn't ask him to come on tonight.
last week.
Last
He's
week.
busy with basketball on Fridays.
He's out with Danielle tonight.
Son of a bitch.
Did he?
No, I'm not going to say it.
Oh,
But
I
I
didn't mean
mean,
to throw him under the bus or nothing.
I can
on the
I can cut that out. It's okay.
do that.
It's okay.
Don't do that.
It's okay.
Shoo!
Even being like a police officer, seeing some of the shit they go through.
I support the police.
Yeah, I do too. I absolutely support the police.
Pat wanted to do that for a very long time, and he got in, and he was a cop. I forgot.
He was a Highland cop.
He was a Highland cop, yes. And then he, I forget why he left. I don't think he liked it or something. Is what he told me. This was a long time ago, so I don't remember it.
I believe he said that there wasn't enough action.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. But I mean, Highland's a very quiet town, which I understand, But I mean, which is crazy because more recently, like, there's been shit happening.
Yeah, it's making its way over. It's just.
Yeah, we're so fucking close to Gary.
It's not a good place. I know he wanted to go someplace where there was more action. He really wanted to be a part of the Chicago PD.
Yeah.
John wanted to do it. I don't know if
there's no action in Chicago.
Oh, yeah. None whatsoever.
John wanted to for a very long time. I don't know if he really still does or not.
Your brother?
Yeah, he filled out a couple applications to a couple different stations and sent them in. And I think he went to a test or two, and even talked to my Uncle Joe, who is a guy that I think he has since retired, but he would do psych evals on different stations, and like the police officers and the probably the medics and the firemen and stuff like that. And you do psych evals on that, and he talked to John because my Uncle Joe kind of knows who is fit and should be in that position, I think. And
as far as a mentality state, yeah.
Yeah, John would be that person. He keeps it.
He seems like he's a very, like, cool as a cucumber kind of person.
Yeah.
Unless you get him riled up.
Yeah, don't. But he would, if we weren't living in the world we're living in right now, I'd support him going and doing that. And that's not necessarily to say that I don't support it now. I just, like I said, the world we live in now, it's a little bit rougher for police officers right now.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want my brother taken from me. So,
yeah, no,
not to bring it to a dark spot, but I have tremendous respect for the police.
Yeah.
Dealing with lots of things. So, I mean, it's a very, maybe this is an understatement of a word, but a very noble profession.
Yeah.
Going to, especially now.
Yeah, I mean, and then, there's good and bad in any profession. I mean,
yeah, I'm glad you said that. Yes. I mean, anywhere you go,
look at Aaron Rodgers. Bad football.
you got good people and you got assholes.
Yeah.
That's just. I mean, that's anywhere. That's in any job, I think. There you go.
Yeah.
Lupe, you want a free Porsche?
A what?
Free Porsche.
This is totally off topic. Where'd this come from?
First off, what's the catch?
It came from left field where that ball that hit him in the neck came from.
Exactly. So I don't know. I didn't look to see like how much truth there is to it, but I guess the other day there was a cargo ship on fire in the ocean.
Oh, I seen that.
You saw that?
Yeah. There was a bunch of cars in it, right?
A whole bunch is filled with V-dubs
exotics and shit like that.
Well, just V-dubs and Porsches.
When it went down?
No, it was on fire. But I guess I saw a tweet saying that the crew abandoned ship, which someone said
must have been those butt pirates.
And I don't know how. This is where I don't know where the truth comes in. But someone said by maritime law that means the ship is up for grabs, basically.
I feel like that's
insert. I'm the captain now. Whatever.
I feel like that's not 100% false.
How would you even, if you don't have a boat? How would you offload the
well, I mean, okay,
stuff
so
onto your boat?
You would, well, no, obviously, like you would take another boat to that boat.
Oh yeah.
Get on board. Hopefully, the fire's done, and then drive that boat to wherever, a fucking port or something, and then unload it, and then just abandon the boat again.
That seems like it would take some time, though. I mean,
it would take some time, yeah, absolutely.
you got to act quick and
no, you wouldn't even have to act quick if it was like pretty much up for grabs.
So this says
Other than like actually acting quick to go get the boat.
This says under international maritime law for shipwrecks of a certain age, the original owner may have lost all claim to the cargo. Anyone who finds the wreck can then file a salvage claim on it and place a lien on the vessel and subsequently mount a salvage operation.
I feel like there's a long process for that, though.
So
too.
wait, then so then that boat that has
You'd
those-
have to wait for it to sink, probably.
So, well,
But I mean, you still get all the metal.
Which, yeah, I'm sure. And then I think, I don't know. I looked it up not too long ago, but I think steel is like, I don't know, $300 some a ton. You figure a big ass boat like that, you're gonna be pretty rich.
stank a chank.
4,789.
A ton? Oh yeah, I was lowballing like big time. That's a lot.
$4,000.
You figure that boat's got to be every bit of 70 tons. Probably more than that.
So we can use one of Gary's boats.
Yeah. Actually, probably two of his would pull it in. Why are we thinking about this? I'm not splitting it 4 ways.
I mean, there's the cigar body shop right there.
He's got
Cigar
a point.
Body Mansion
Cigar body mansion with a baseball field in the yard.
and a dirt bike track behind it. Am I going overboard?
Why are we still playing this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're never going to do it. It's probably already claimed.
I just saw that the other day, and I just thought it was interesting.
Oh, the boat thing?
Yeah,
I just seen it today earlier.
I never
Yeah.
saw it.
I think it was this morning. I saw it when I woke up for work.
I try not to watch the news too much. I mean, it's just so fucking depressing.
Yeah, I don't really watch the news. I mean, it's on my house pretty much all day long,
Same here.
but I don't listen and I don't look.
Did you see the thing about the birds that fell out of the sky?
No, I didn't. Which is funny because Danny sent me a picture today.
Hello, Daniel.
It said, Weekly World News. Bird drones steal your information. Birds aren't real. Wake up, people. Government surveillance drone.
Pigeons!
Scientists confirm birds aren't real.
What the? That's bullshit. It's on a meme. It's real. It was made on the internet. Definitely real.
I saw it online. It's true.
Bonjour. You remember that commercial?
I don't even know why you did that one, but did you preset something? Like, that's actually not a bad idea to preset it to make a noise at a specific time. Like, all right, it's been like 55 minutes. You're at your 55-minute mark. Makes that noise.
I can set an alarm.
Oh, I'm not saying we should do that. I'm just, I don't know, maybe you had thought of that or something and you set that, because I did that last time.
Well, no, I feel like it's every time I open up the soundboard, it does it.
Maybe it's because you don't use it in a long time, like in a while.
Maybe.
Strange.
But it just started doing that.
Open up the settings on that bitch.
Yeah, right? The fuck?
So how did you enjoy the halftime show? Yeah.
So, here's my take on a halftime show. It was absolutely phenomenal. I loved every minute of it. I don't know where Kendrick Lamar kind of fit in the whole thing amongst the legends.
He's from Compton.
Okay. I guess I can see that.
Whatever.
But
Oh, I think he signed under Aftermath too.
yeah, no, he was just like kind of the oddball out, and 50 Cent was a nice treat.
Why was he upside down? I
Because
didn't.
that's how
His original was
He-
his first single, right?
his video for in
In
the
the
club. In the video, when the video starts, he's in like
Like a workout.
not a weight room, but like a lab,
Yeah.
because Eminem and Dr. Dre have white lab coats on,
Mm-hmm.
and it's basically just him opening the video, hanging down like that.
In the video, he's actually doing sit-ups.
Mm.
In the halftime show,
Okay. Okay.
it looked like the blood was just rushing to his head.
Well,
It didn't look like he was sitting up very well.
that was a failed attempt. I didn't watch. I didn't really watch much of the game. I watched like the last, I don't know, 2 minutes.
It was a good game.
I guess I didn't really care. Like I said,
think I
was in it for
preferred
the
if they
finger
just-
foods. That's about it.
I think I would have just preferred if they canceled the game at halftime and just did a concert.
For the rest of the game.
Only part I saw of that concert also was, who was it? Who was the lady that was
Mary J.
Blige.
Mary
Yeah.
J. But I saw her like collapse and like sprawled out on the floor, and then I saw a little bit of Kendrick Lamar, and then I saw the part where 50 was like upside down.
Upside
I'm like,
down.
what's he doing? Okay, did he get stuck like that?
It looked like he kind of
Just run-
struggled getting down too. Did you
Run out of
notice that, Don?
time to get down? I don't.
No, it was a great. Like the nostalgia really like hit me hard because that's the music I grew up with.
And I'm pretty sure Roger Goodell was having a heart attack scene. Snoop Dogg throw up gang signs and
And doing Crip Walk and everything like. The only thing that kind of bothered me about the halftime show is the fact that there were people dancing on the hoods of the car.
You don't. You get him.
Yeah, you're
Mess
gonna
up the
dent.
paint.
You're gonna dent the hood. Like why?
I did like how the ground was basically an aerial satellite map of Compton.
And did you notice, like, at the end of it, everybody, like, they all pointed up, and then it, like, panned to the roof of the stadium,
Excuse me.
and you just seen the back of, like, a person, and he was bald.
No, I didn't.
So they were trying to, like, I seen something, I think it was today or yesterday, that they were, like, paying respects to Tupac, and that was Tupac standing over this on top of the stadium and everything like that. So, and I know you had said that it would have been cool. You were expecting.
I definitely thought they were pulling out the hologram when Dre started playing I Ain't Mad at You on the piano.
That would have been cool. Another, or Tupac himself, because he's not dead.
Jesus, Lupe.
He's not dead.
But either way, I thought it was a phenomenal half.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was good.
I know it's not everyone's favorite genre, but
No, but for all the, okay, so there were two different things I seen on Facebook. Either people really loved it, or people absolutely hated it.
yeah.
And the people who loved it were everybody around our age, between, like, I'll even say like 25 to like 40, 45. I'll say 45.
And everyone who hated it was above 45.
It was above 45. And then you get those stragglers that were anybody under 25 were like, well, who was that?
Except for Kendrick, because he's more relevant to.
Yeah, he's more relevant today. He's still making music and everything like that.
I've probably listened to more of his music than anybody else that was at that halftime show.
Interesting.
I'm
Well,
I mean, I'm not judging you because Kendrick's a great rapper, but also you're our age.
I was I never got into.
Yeah, you're not really that much of a rap fan, anyways, right?
I wouldn't say that now. I mean, I like a lot of different things now.
Like Tech Nine,
I love you very much.
Ecstasy. Speaking of,
Some of Tech Nine stuff is pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't name it off or rattle off anybody else's stuff really. I mean, but there's a few things that I like.
I kind of wish Eminem had a little bit more time.
Okay, so he did what? One song?
Yeah, he just did Lose Yourself.
Snoop
Well-
had two.
He did Lose Yourself, but he opened rapping his part for
Yeah.
Dre's song. Forgot about Dre.
At the beginning, I'd say it was like a couple days before when I was talking to Don, I think, and I'm like, remember when the Foo Fighters did the Super Bowl? And you're like, I don't think they ever did do the Super Bowl. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I swear to God that I remember them doing that.
Yeah, and then someone else said Metallica. I was like, nope, they never did either.
No, Metallica did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
I looked it up.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they did like
Uh-oh.
a Super Bowl party.
Uh-oh.
No, that's some Mandela.
Uh-oh, Mandela. That's what I was
effect
thinking.
bullshit. No, because they had fucking. It was a chick that fucking sang with them.
Are we sure about this, Donnie?
I remember
Fairly-
this.
Look it up. I'm fairly certain.
I remember this. It happened. Was it Fergie? No, because
Has Metallica ever performed at the Super Bowl? Metallica have played Super Bowl related events, but never the main
See?
event. In
Told you.
2016, they performed the night before the Super Bowl in the same city, and this year they performed.
So that's
On the
what
Late
you might
Show.
have seen.
Huh. Well, hold on a minute. Oh, let's see the Foo Fighters.
that just blew my mind.
Mandela effect.
The only like band that I can remember playing is the Who.
I do remember that. The Foo Fighters performed 10 songs in virtual reality. Oh, no. No, they didn't. Well, I think that they would
No,
be...
I think Aerosmith has done it too.
I actually remember that.
They've done it one year.
Didn't they do it with Run DMC? I think that was when Walk This Way came out, or well, at least the remix.
No,
I'm just going to say I think that Foo Fighters would be fucking awesome at the Super Bowl.
No, yeah.
When saw them with Andy over at Wrigley and was really awesome.
I think Nickelback would be awesome too.
Jesus.
I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
You shut up. Just shut up.
Oh yeah.
This is how you... I can't even say that right with how like weird and prepubescent my voice sounds because of this sinus infection.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do next year for it. If they switch up genres or anything.
I have to talk. Somebody was telling me that they know somebody who kind of works the halftime show and shit like that, and they start working the absolute next day to get everything ready for the next Super Bowl. Who was I talking to when they were telling me that?
Are you sure you were talking to anyone? Because you also thought Metallica.
Fuck you, Donnie. It was one of my stops, I think, and he was telling me that he knew about the halftime show way before anybody else did.
This is how you remind me of what I really am.
Next year's going to be Creed and Nickelback, isn't it?
I'll take Creed
I'll
over
take Creed.
Nickelback.
Oh yeah, I'll absolutely take Creed over Nickelback.
I think recently that Jay-Z got on the board of like not board, but like on whatever the group is that helps put together the halftime shows and stuff.
Let's make our predictions now. Who do you think is gonna do Super Bowl next year?
I don't give a shit. Is it baseball season yet?
I know that's what I'm waiting for. Like usually this is when I'm like, okay, fuck football. I mean, I never really cared about football as it is, but I just started getting into football more recently.
Yeah, this is the downtime for the next month.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that's on right now is
Hockey.
and basketball.
How are the Hawks doing?
I don't
Not
know.
good.
No?
No, I don't think so.
I know they were doing decent.
But Chicago Bulls first place.
Oh, they're back in 1st? Nice.
Pretty sure.
Let's go Bulls.
I think this weekend is actually their All-Star.
The All-Star break, yeah. I just seen that.
But not really getting my hopes up on spring training starting on time. There's still a slight hope for the regular season.
Well, there's more of a hope for the regular season than there is for spring training.
I think one of the next items they're discussing is expanding the playoffs to 14 teams or something like that.
They should get rid of that stupid rule. Extra inning rule.
Oh, the
We're
man starts on
did
second.
we talk
yeah.
about that?
A little bit, I think, last week.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
It is dumb. Like, this isn't softball.
The best baseball is played in extra innings, or in like the last 2 or 3 when there is a comeback.
I don't even like the rule.
Can't cut that momentum off.
I don't like the signal to walk rule. Like the no pitch walk rule.
Where the manager just tells the umpire that he wants to walk the next
Yeah.
batter.
Oh, so instead of doing an intentional walk, they just say, just get to first.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
For last, 4 years-ish? Though, there was a player... Can't remember his name. I know he used to swing, and he used to fucking hit bombs.
Was it Tony Gwynn?
I don't know.
I remember this. I think I saw a video of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Tony Gwynn. I don't know why he's coming to my mind right now. But excuse me.
I think football might start to pick up again before baseball starts.
That's sad.
Can we have a little fucking...
Because the new league year starts in a month.
Oh.
Which means they can start signing free agents and all that.
Oh, it was Miggy.
Miguel Cabrera.
What do you guys got planned for this weekend?
I don't know. I don't really have anything.
Not a damn thing.
Before this, I actually went to Best Buy. I was going to buy a MacBook Air, and I didn't know what the plan was. I guess you have to... Like they say that you need to either sign up for one of their credit cards and you get like a 12-month
No
interest thing, and then you have those 12 months to pay it off.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could use your own debit or credit card and you get 3 months and you have to pay it off in those 3 months, and that's about $900 to $1,000, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I didn't know that. I need to mentally prepare myself before I come back and actually do that. So I'll probably go back at some point and get that, put down a bigger down payment, and then just use those 3 months to make the last couple of payments on it.
Well, do you have...
Easy.
Do you have any credit cards?
Yes, I have one.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say that's a good way to fucking build your credit. Doing shit like that.
My score isn't bad right now. It's in a good spot.
Yeah, so is mine.
Me too. 200 is good, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, the lower the better, Don.
You know what that helps pay for, right? Or you know what that helps get you, right? A house.
Yeah.
Maybe one day for me. I don't know when. But yeah, I was going to do that because I need one. I've bought 2 HPs, I think. The last 2 laptops I've had were HPs, and they just kind of went to shit. They just were really slow.
Can't remember if the one I just bought was HP or Dell.
Yours is Dell.
Dell, that's what I thought.
I just got an HP. And
that's right.
I like it.
I want a MacBook. I want to try it out. I've used Joanna's before for school and stuff, and I'm going to need one anyways for school, and I should probably drop some money on it. But that's where I was before here, and eventually I'm going to go back there. Aside from that, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing Sunday. Probably nothing. Probably just laid back. I got my MRI is on Monday at 5:00. I took a week for my insurance to okay that. So they called me today, and I'm like, this is awesome. Let's schedule it.
I'm bringing my taxes in tomorrow.
That's another thing I need to do.
That is exciting.
It is.
I don't...
Because then I get to wait for the government for like 4 months to give it back.
It's usually only like 4 weeks.
I walk into Anthony's class all the time, and I go, "Don't trust your government, kids." And he's a U.S. He's like a U.S. history teacher and stuff. Anthony goes, "There you go, Mr. Benaziak's Mr. Benaziak's."
Anthony's like, "Well, he's not wrong."
He doesn't necessarily agree with me. I don't think he's allowed to do that. I don't think he could say that. Well, maybe he could. What do I know?
Man, it's just a teacher. It's not like he's working for the government.
I'm just a custodian, dick.
Yeah, it's bad enough you a janitor, yo. Custodian, dick.
That's what I got going on.
Yeah, I got...
Yeah.
Not doing anything.
I don't really have anything planned either, other than Sunday I'm going to Danny's daughter's birthday party thing.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
The fuck, birthday. Danny, you didn't invite me.
Yeah, me neither.
Just saw him at a wedding. Shared some fun times with him. He didn't invite me.
Which was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
The wedding was fun.
Still don't.
Yeah,
I mean, well, I won't say I still don't get it because I saw her post for it.
I was going to say how.
But
Oh, the watermelon.
yeah, until I saw that, I did not understand the watermelon thing.
There was a watermelon at the wedding.
That's awesome.
They also found out they're having a girl.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
There was a reveal there?
Their wedding cake.
Oh, that's pretty big.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone knew, really. I mean, I got the context clues from one of her Facebook posts, but
That's lovely. Aside from that, how was the wedding as a whole?
it was good.
It was
Did you
good.
guys have a good
lot of
time?
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah, Lupe's flirting with the bartender.
I was not, but
Well, no, I should say more of Jamie and her new
Of
best
course.
friend.
Oh, she was like pushing you to do that? Or she was
First
talking
off,
you up to them?
first off, the bartender had a son my age.
Yeah, as an older bartender.
Yeah.
But also the bartender, whenever a new song would come on, she'd look at Lupe.
Yeah, because I think I may or may not have said something about dancing. Like
So that's how it started.
Yeah,
Every
that's how
time
it
a
started.
song
Lightweight.
came on, every time a song came on, he'd see her look at him, and he was like,
Get a little booze in this guy and he winks at you. What the hell? What were you drinking all night?
old fashions.
Classy. What about you, big boy?
I had a couple vodkas, Sprite and grenadine.
Yep.
Oh, so like Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple, yeah.
Those are good. Whether they're actual kitty cocktails or actual Shirley Temples, I'll drink them all. I don't care.
It was me,
Screw it. I'll stay sober and run around with the kids, drink the kitty cocktails all day.
Porter, and Jamie were at our table.
Yeah,
Oh, how are they?
they're good.
I haven't seen Porter in a long time.
Miss your special Thursdays.
I don't remember what those are anymore. It's been so long.
Got another fun wedding coming up in September.
Who dat?
Your brother.
I was testing you. I know that.
I'm like,
Sorry, I didn't
I
think about it.
slowly turned and looked at James like,
I instantly thought slingshot that question. It'll be really slick, and I did, and I didn't think about it. And then they looked at me like this dumbfounded look. I'm like, oh, my brother.
Is there going to be like 400 people there? That's what Porter said.
I hope there's like 500 people. I don't know. There will be plenty of people. Walter wants
Throw
to have
Walter
like
through the ceiling.
it's going to be a lower ceiling than Anthony's.
Yeah,
that's what he was saying.
That's what Porter was saying.
Walt was saying that too.
Yeah, Walter was saying.
We're gonna have to. We might take him outside. We'll see what happens.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's a new tradition, semi-new. I mean, as of recent, like the last few years, but that is the game plan.
Gotta do the Tarantella.
Oh, that was fun.
That's gonna happen. We need to get the last couple weddings, the last couple family weddings we've had. People get the wrong Tarantella music for some reason. Got to find the right one.
Yeah.
There is a right one.
I think the
Do I know it? No. But my dad and my Uncle Johnny, Uncle Joey, when they hear it, they'll know. And they're like, this isn't the right one. Walter's going to make sure he gets that detail right, I know.
I think the last one I was at was Michael's.
That was, I don't remember how long ago that was.
I don't know if...
You weren't there.
No, I wasn't there.
No.
Was it in winter?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I thought you were there.
Michael and... Oh, yeah. I was there.
He was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's, everyone went to the bar
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yep. No, that was Anthony's wedding. Anthony's wedding.
Coach's
we went
Corner.
To the bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember that
was
night.
Fun.
I was,
Because I remember it was either Frederick or Lil A that was really drunk
Uh-oh.
at the bar afterwards.
Here we go. 9:21. The first Instagram video sent to me from Brian Porter. For the next hour, I'm just going to get a plethora of fucking videos that maybe one of them will actually be funny.
I got one.
I mean, that's cool, but I don't care. Oh, there's the second one.
Yep, just got it.
Here we go. He is going down. I'll tell you what is happening right now. It's the same lady. He's going down a wormhole, looking through this lady's feed. Like, oh my god, this is hilarious. What's the next one? Oh my god, this is even more hilarious. And it's just gonna. Oh, I saw the word Yoda. Anyways, I wonder who else that listens to this gets all of Porter's.
Haven't gotten anything.
Well,
He actually hasn't sent me anything in quite some time.
he does it quite often for me. And if he ever hears this, I'm sure he's going to keep doing it now.
Do it even more.
I just don't have the mental patience to keep watching video after video.
The
haven't watched-
last video he sent me was 3 weeks ago.
I haven't watched one he sent me.
I'd say that this sort of wraps up our show because
Yeah, we're kind of going.
we're rambling at this
Yeah,
point.
we are.
Some of it's funny. Other parts of it, most of it, people are probably like,
Shut the fuck up.
could you hit the end button now? Could I stop listening?
Yeah, we'll end it here. All right, guys.
That was
Well,
a good episode, I think.
Yeah, it actually turned out to be a really good episode.
Mm-hmm. All the good shit is very condensed.
But, all right, guys. Well, you can find us on all your major podcast platforms. Like, subscribe, leave a review. Don, what's on the docket for reviews? Have we had any yet? No, none.
Someone's gonna
Zero?
leave one after. These guys suck.
Well, was it SpongeBob? These guys stink. Is that,
I forget what episode that's from. But I
Oh, that
do
was the
remember
boo,
that.
right? Like they were booing, and I was like, "This guy stinks."
yeah.
Yeah.
You stink.
Oh, but all right, guys. Well, I'm your favorite host with the most. With that being said,
Excuse me.
Hey,
I was
finish it? I
gonna
thought you were-
let you finish it. That's all, folks.
we got this bitch. Peace.